Hi, good morning, and thank you for joining us last night for the Demystifying Anemia webinar. I'm just going to show you now how it will be really simple for you to manage your CPD if you download the CPDme app. So if you download the CPDme app and then you click into the app, you'll get a good morning or good afternoon or good evening, whatever time you join. But here's where the magic happens. So once you receive your certificate by email, or if you have the app, it will notify you. It will appear in the entries option down at the very bottom where I'm just going to click. And if you then look into the entries option, you can see there at the very top, you have the Demystifying Anemia webinar. So in there, I can see that there's a diary entry. It was on the 18th of January and it's 55% complete because the system automatically populates some of the entries. Now, this is where CPD is really made easy. If I click onto there and hold on to it and then click onto edit, it then allows me to modify that entry. So I'm going to put on there, because it's already put the title Demystifying Anemia webinar. So I'm going to type in the word webinar. I'm going to put it down as 1 hour. The date is already occupied, so Tuesday, January the 18th. I can click Save and Continue. I can then select my governing body, which will completely revolutionize the app and make it so that it's customized specific to you. Arranged in my own time. Expanding my role option. If I'm NHS, I can map this to the KSF. Click onto Save and Continue. And this is where the magic happens, because this is where it allows you to reflect really easily on your learning and development. So you can click on that little question mark and it will tell you what you need to put in there. So things like, why did you select the learning? How will this influence the way that you do your job? And how will it benefit the service user, customer, or the patient? So very simple reflection. Click onto the option and click the dictate, and then you can dictate into your phone. So I'm going to first answer the question, why did I select this learning? I undertook a qualification for interpreting blood results around 5 years since as part of a master's degree, full stop. However, I have found that having regular refreshers in the case-based context helps me keep my knowledge current and also ensures that I consider these findings, full stop. So I've answered the first question, why did I select this learning? I'm then going to answer the next question, which is, how will this influence the way that I do my job? So I'm going to click on the little dictate button again. Having refreshed my knowledge during this CPD webinar, I will have updated my clinical decision making to include patients who may be presenting with conditions either caused, contributed to, or clinically need to have a consideration for the different types of anemia, full stop. Having this updated knowledge and applying this in practice will support my understanding of the condition and patient presentations, full stop. So again, what I've done there is I've literally answered number 2, which is, how will this influence the way that I do my job? I'm going to go down to the next paragraph, because this one is where I'm going to put, will this benefit the service user, the customer, or the patient? So click on the little microphone again. Having updated my knowledge with this CPD webinar, this will directly impact my patient care, full stop. I work both in primary and emergency care settings, and I'm expected to interpret blood results as part of my role, full stop. Understanding anemia and the types and causes will better support patient care and the knowledge directly, which translates into better clinical practice and decision making. And that is it. Ladies and gents, it is as simple as dictating into the app, and you can see there that I've very quickly made an accurate reflection of what I've learned and how that's going to change my practice. If I click on Save and Continue, you can then map this to the HCPC standards. So I will say, don't just tick them because it's easy to tick them. Please make sure you understand the HCPC standards. Then you can see there it's already put the web address in. So it's put the web address in as cpdme.com webinar, where I can rewatch this. And I can also see it's attached my certificate. So if I click on there, you can see that the certificate is already attached in there automatically for you. And that's what we do here at CPDme, make it simple by dropping your certificate in there. Now, what we do know is that if you record your learning within 24 hours of this event taking place, your reflection will be far more accurate in relation to what you learned and how that's going to influence your change of practice. So please take this opportunity to download the app and make your CPD simple. Once I'm happy with that certificate, or I want to upload more evidence, I can click on Save and Submit, and the entry has now been saved. And you can see there at the top of the entry, the diary entry has gone green. I've got a big green tick because I've reflected, And if I click onto preview now, you'll see that it's already formatted a complete print-ready copy of my CPD entry, and below that is my CPD evidence. And you can edit, amend, add more evidence, however you seem fit, but please take some time to download the app. I promise you it will change the way that you manage your CPD forever. Stay safe and be good to each other.